Hello everybody, it's the husband. Today I will try to commentate with webcam over a Poxnora duel. Hope this works. I like to experiment. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Let's just do it. So, one, two, three, go! Okay, hello everybody. We're commentating over Poxnora and the account is mine. It is Appas, but I like to commentate in third person because it is better. And this is a post recording like in the past. Okay, so we are looking for an opponent who will battle this time zombies as always in my army because I am used to them, and the army that you're used to you do best. So it's best not to switch too often. So this time Appas is battling Zaccardo, a similar rank, not too different from him. So at the start, Appas needs to scry the shrine to get more cards because you need a cheap zombie and also have another zombie planned for the second turn, so you should know who to blend the next time. So Appas has a lot of expensive guys, it's a little problem for him, and the cheap guys are too slow to move, so he's planting a universal guy called Risen Grenadier. This guy does not cost too much, does not cost too low, he's not too small, not too fast, but he's universal. He can go into a turtle shell, be impervious for one round. He can throw grenades from afar, plant bombs, and grant trap abilities for friendly units so they could plant friendly traps for the enemy to step on and take damage, okay? So it's now Zaccardo's turn. His faction is split. He has partially Sundered lands, partially Shattered Peaks faction, so he can have dinosaurs and he can have cave people, cave creatures. So he planted an expensive unit right at the start, a very interesting choice, the Exile. An overpowered dragon that nobody nerfs. So, very dangerous first unit for Appas to strike down. And he planted reinforcements himself a Death Fairy on the southern front because he has resources for that. Death Fairy can shoot from afar, so it's a good call. She will come closer to help later. And Zaccardo is going for his font as well, near the middle, because the main battle will clash in the middle of the map. So, Zaccardo, taking this font, reading the abilities of Appas units of the Risen Grenadier. He's reading the Turtle Shell, maybe he has not seen these units yet. Reading the abilities of the Death Fairy, you press on the unit, abilities show, you can see the strength, the damage, the armor they have, so you can really make a strategy on that. And now, Zaccardo planted Rupture Alpha, a strong guy also, and pretty expensive 18 aura for a unit so strong. So, he will rush on the north front with that guy. And Rupture Alpha, when you punch him first time, you get stunned, you get knocked down. So a very annoying guy to fight. A tank. Appas, moving on the fonts, took the middle font with the Risen Grenadier, the universal guy, universal zombie, that's not too low, not too expensive. And now it's Zaccardo's turn. Zaccardo is not taking any thinking, he's just rushing forward, wants to take that Risen Grenadier down, does not like that guy at all. Because he does not want to let him plant any bombs and he is really confident with his dragon, thinking that nobody can hurt his dragon. He's very expensive, very strong. Can Appas really hurt its dragon? Now I don't see any kind of threat, so he's just rushing and wants to intimidate the Risen Grenadier to retreat from the middle zone because he wants to contest that font, wants to get resources from it. So it's Appas' turn. Appas is not thinking too much, just sending the Death Fairy on the southern front to get resource from the strategic point over there. Now in the middle, the Risen Grenadier will easily die against the dragon, so reinforcements planned, Dread of the Rod, similar strength dragon, a little bit weaker, but he has useful abilities on his own. And Risen Grenadier needs to get in a turtle shell fast as possible or he will get eaten alive by that dragon, no problem. So, gets in a turtle shell, impervious for one turn, special ability because he is an undead turtle people, person. So, Zaccardo's turn, he cannot hurt the turtle. The Risen Grenadier is safe from it, but Zaccardo is still striking it. What an interesting choice. So you're wasting energy on striking an impervious guy. Very interesting choice that Zaccardo, I have fought him before, he is not really a stupid guy, he's pretty smart and can be pretty dangerous at times, so I don't know why he did it, but he planted the Draxar Morph, a flying lizard lady, a supportive unit that will really buff up that dragon, make him even stronger, and give equipment. The lightning rod thinks Staff of Ascendant, so the dragon will become even more stronger. He's intimidating, but he will even become more freaking strong, get more health, get more range, everything. So, buffing up his unit. Zaccardo really trusts in the dragon, thinks nobody will take him out, nobody. And we will see about that, okay? We will see about that. So, Majorjet of the Rod coming into rescue for the Risen Grenadier. Risen Grenadier granting late trap ability for the Majorjet Dragon. And Majorjet Dragon is laying a trap, Zaccardo's Dragon decides to pursue the Risen Grenadier Turtle Zombie, okay? So, everybody is helping each other, making sure survival is gonna be guaranteed. Or likely. So, Appas plans Dark Knight as reinforcements. 2 units in one. When he dies, he resurrects in a stronger guy. So for 79 Nora resource, you get 2 units. Because he dies, he resurrects. Very nice unit to have as reinforcements and to buy you time. So, Zaccardo buffing up is the Exile Dragon. Buffing him up, striking Majorjet. Majorjet is protected by Horrific Aura, Scare ability, so now the dragon is scared. Zaccardo cannot do anything else. So, missed attack. He could have anticipated this. I don't know why he wasted energy anyway. So Appas units are safe for now. Rupture Alpha on the north approaching the font, threatening to steal it from Appas. So Appas has to be very careful, because Afif is pursuing that font, and in the next rounds he will come closer and scatter Appas' army to fight Rupture Alpha and that dragon from all sides. So Zaccardo moving his dragon a little bit closer to the Drax armor of Flying Lizard Lady in case Appas attacks him. Okay, so he wants to support the dragon, keep him alive and strong. We will see if that will work out. Planting aspect of violence, legendary strong boss unit also. Zaccardo's tactic is very interesting in this battle. He plants very expensive guys, like demigods. So he trusts in power only, less on the thinking game, more on power, which does not always pay off. Does not always. You have to think sometimes more than just trust like blind power. It does not always save you. So, Appas' turn, what will he do now? Majorjet coming close, spraying disease breath on those 2 guys over there, so the disease damage will slowly kill them. Not immediately, but really contribute to killing them. And Risen Grenadier moving closer, blocking the way of the dragon with a long fuse bomb, planted a bomb, so the next turn of Zaccardo it will blow up. Next after next turn, and Zaccardo cannot really hurt that bomb because when it plants it is impervious. So very smart decision by Appas to send his Risen Grenadier block the way of the dragon, so Majorjet would be safer, that zombie dragon. And the bomb will really hurt these guys. That fairy coming closer, attack the Lizard Lady, so she's frightened also, and she's taking more disease damage. Smart call. So these guys got a little bit of damage. Zaccardo cannot relax at this moment. You have to really think about it, what just happened, to make decisions. Smart enough to keep him alive and maybe even win this duel. Let's see if Zaccardo can manage that. He still has very strong units. Rupture Alpha will probably try to steal that font, the left on the map. And Draxar Morph is buffing up the dragon. The Exile Dragon just got banned right... Poof, buffed right now. Sorry guys. I'm working right now so my tongue is like tingling. It's a break, lunch break, okay? So, Zaccardo sending his dragon to attack after he got buffed by the Lizard Lady. And I don't know if he will just attack right now or stand here, because he does not have a lot of energy. Really making up his mind, what should he do? Sending Rupture Alpha, stealing this font from Appas, wants to really distract Appas' attention because he has many units in the middle, so he wants to send some away back, so this dragon could really have an easier time in the middle because he's only 1 against 3 right now. Bitten Majorjet, the Appas dragon just got bitten, so this was like a small attack, not too big, and reinforcement with a archer, Draxar Flashblade, so he probably wants to counterattack the dead fairy that can shoot from a kilometer. Okay. Bomb explodes, enemy takes a little bit of damage, not too much, and it's Appas' turn right now, so he has to deal with Rupture Alpha on his font. Let's see him do that. Flashblight zombie moving close, planting a corpse pile. Infected zombie spawns, and Rupture Alpha has 2 zombies on his head. Now in the middle, Risen Grenadier standing his ground at Fairy, debuffing the aspect of violence, making him frightened. So now the aspect cannot attack the Dead Fairy on his turn, because he is scared of her. And Risen Grenadier standing his ground, Appas needs to make a smart decision right now, because he has very dangerous guys over here, and he does not want to make any mistakes or this battle may be costly. Dark Knight blocking the way of the Exile Dragon, so Mair Dread and Risen Grenadier will be safer. Good call. Risen Grenadier granted late trap ability, so Dark Knight laid the trap if Zakardo's Dragon decides to move closer. Mair Dread returning to the font to help those 2 zombies take out that Rupture Alpha guy, because we're losing resource, if our font is being taken. And Risen Grenadier threw a small grenade on the Zakardo's Dragon, so now Zakardo's Dragon will take a little bit of fire damage. Contribute to his slow damage. Okay. Zakardo's turn. A lot of units are frightened. Rupture Alpha has 3 units on his head. An aspect of violence moving closer to the Risen Grenadier quickening spell, and everybody will do double attack. When they attack, they will a second time attack for free. Ooh, so really Zakardo wants to take out some guys this round. Dark Knight got killed immediately by the Dragon of Zakardo. Moving on the trap, got a little bit of fire damage, not too much, but contributes to the damage overall. And what else will Zakardo do? Attacking with aspect of violence, the Turtle Grenadier. Well, not too much damage done. That Undead Turtle can take some punches. So very universal guy, like as I said. He can be impervious, he can take some damage, throw bombs, grenades, a very useful guy to have. Rupture Alpha attacking the Flashblight zombie, took him out. So now that Rupture Alpha has only 2 guys, Mair Dread and the Infected zombie. Still, they're very strong guys. He will not survive anyway. Those guys will take him out, but he's planting a relic for that to buy him some time. So Appas would need to destroy the relic also, and then only Rupture Alpha. So the invaders are still persisting. And Appas is not backing down. Appas' turn right now. How will he respond to this attack? What will he do now? The relic is planting, Rupture Alpha is over there, so Appas really needs to think about it. Thinking about casting a spell, but really taking his time, because every choice can be fatal against units like these. Demigods can really take you out if you make a mistake. So, Risen Grenadier moving away. Appas casting a spell, ensnaring the dragon, an aspect of violence, so they cannot move forward. They are ensnared. Movement costs additional energy. So Appas wants to demobilize them from pursuing that font. And that Fairy making Darkstar Flashblade frightened, so he could not throw blades at him. So, okay, Fairy protecting herself. Not too bad. What else Appas can do right now? Because he's gaining a little bit of control. That spell really helped. And now he's casting Plague on the dragon, so he wants to kill the dragon slowly with disease. Because the dragon is strong, you cannot kill him fast, so you have to kill him slowly. Disease bits by disease bits, he will kill the dragon. So it's pretty good tactic right now. Fighting the Rupture Alpha with the zombie and dragon, so that guy, the invader, is almost dead also. So not too bad for us. It's looking actually pretty good. Giving up that middle font for Zakardo, because as much as he wants to pursue it, it's too dangerous to stay there. So Zakardo now has the middle ground. But these units are not in good condition. It does not look promising for him. He can really fail this right now, even if he got gifted that middle font, because Appas just has units in better condition. More full health, better spells done. Like, look at these guys, they are ensnared, they cannot do much. They cannot move very far. And Zakardo planted the reinforcement unit, Cave Dragon, a tanky unit, which I don't know if Zakardo needs that right now. Right now he needs support, somebody that could heal his guys, because look at them, they're almost dead. Either that or he needs a very high damage unit that maybe can shoot from afar. But I don't see either of these, and really Zakardo is just getting lost right now in this moment. I think he did not expect that. And snaring spell. So, Appa's counterattack time. He wants to really take these weak guys down. Weak because they're low on health. And he does cast Disease Breath. My Ear Dread kills the Zaccardo's dragon. A zombie spawns right now, so Zaccardo just lost a strong guy. The very attacking aspect of violence, making him frightened. Torton Granite